Yay! Beautiful. You guys can see the ocean. All right, let's get out all the carryings. Take a deep inhale. And shake it out, 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 shake it out. Another deep inhale. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And just placing one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. Just bringing in intention, the intention you set for this online retreat for yourself. Knowing that you can access these recordings whenever you need. Breathing in that beautiful Maui Mana, seeing divine white light coming down through the crown of your head, over your shoulders, all the way through the base of your spine. Inhaling that love and audibly exhaling, sigh it all away, all no longer serving you. Breathing in that peace, Sat Chit Ananda, and audibly exhale out anything that is no longer serving your highest and greatest good of all. And just bringing in gratitude for carving this time out for yourself, for committing to slowing down, and to tune into what you need right now. Just taking a body scan, exhaling out all of that stress. Beautiful. And just allowing in acceptance, coming into stillness. Beautiful. Seeing that light washing over your shoulders all the way through the base of your spine, and just bringing in gratitude, remembering that you are fully supported, that you have teams of angels who have your back, and just starting to notice on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being next level happy, 0 being completely depressed, angry. Where are you at? And just showing up for yourself without judgment and breathing into that heaviness, releasing the tension on the exhale. Beautiful, washing it all away. Remembering you are one with nature, tapping into the elements of nature, feeling so supported by the earth right now, breathing in the beautiful air. Exhale out, thinking expandedly, creating a new possibility for your life. Flowing with water, starting to shake the arms through the aura. Beautiful, rubbing the palms together, activating that beautiful fire, strengthening the Agni. That digestive gut fire that helps us effortlessly glide through life, making every next best action choice for our highest and greatest good of all. Deep cleansing breath. And let it go. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. So I want to thank you for showing up. We're going to go right in to a little manifesting and meditation made easy for day 5, because you made it. You did your Maui retreat. Maybe shaking it out a little bit more, letting that Shakti energy start to flow up the base of the spine, reaching the palms facing forward up overhead, just stretching the side body, moving in the other direction now. Beautiful, feeling both feet firmly connecting to earth, coming into center. And when you're ready, you could flutter your eyes open. We're going to do a little meditation made easy, a little manifesting made easy. Beautiful. Okay, so the first rule of meditation made easy is take the pressure off of yourself. Maybe don't even call it meditation. And if you're thinking, I'll never be able to meditate, trust me, you will. I was never able to lay even down in Savasana, you guys, so you will be able to do this, okay? So take the pressure off calling it meditation and start to think of one Ayurvedic tool that you can use, that you learned, okay, over these 5 days together. Maybe it's simply focusing on that gratitude again, or keeping a journal next to your bed to think of 3 things you're grateful for before you go to sleep or when you wake up, and starting to be mindful, right? If you forget, and remember, like we said, when you're brushing your teeth or when you're going to the bathroom and you remember, or you start to worry about the day's events, right? Giving yourself permission to slow down. So writing down this powerful mantra for yourself, right? I am safe to slow down. When I rest and slow down, I get even more done. When I rest and slow down for self-care, I am of service to everyone around me. So remembering that slowing down and using our breath, using these Ayurvedic tools, is how we tap into that divine feminine energy, how we let it flow, how we access that beautiful field of pure potential, right? So Dr. Deepak Chopra teaches us in 7 Spiritual Laws of Success that the 3 easiest ways to access this feeling, the vibration of bliss, right? And again, I'm a walking miracle if it can happen for me, right? There is no order of difficulty in the creation of miracles, you guys. There is no order of difficulty in the creation of miracles. So take the pressure off of the meditation. Think of it just as like a gratitude practice for yourself. But for those who are ready to truly start that meditation practice, I want you to remember that even just 60 seconds of breathing, 60 seconds of slowing down and trying to use a mantra meditation begins to create new neural pathways, right? So we access the field of pure potential energy, and we allow that divine feminine energy to flow by spending time in nature, which helps us align with the natural frequencies, allows our divine feminine energy to just flow everything we desire to us with grace and ease, okay? So spending time in nature, practicing non-judgment, so continuing to show up for yourself and for those around you with non-judgment, right? So I like to notice if I'm judging myself or others and just say, whoa, okay, good practice, and then coming back to the love. I am willing to see love instead of this, right? Looking for the lesson in situations and then creating a new possibility rather than continuing to stay in any of those lower vibrational judgments and conversations, right? Shaking it off and then choosing again, right? What feelings, what energies do I want to be cultivating more of in my life, right? And then do so. Follow up those thoughts and those intentions with your aligned action through love, okay? And then the third best way to access that divine feminine energy and pure potential, right, is through meditation, right? And we discussed over these 5 days, and I've shared with you that both of these books, let me show you, this Perfect Health Workbook and my Next Level Happy Manifesting book, they can all, right, instead of reading all of this or reading all the manifesting books, you can start to apply it right now by developing your own spiritual routine in the morning, right? So instead of thinking of it as a meditation practice, right, maybe just start with one thing, whip out your journal, and then from there, right, if you do that 777 method we went over, day 2, listen into day 2 if you want those steps on the real tools that I actually use. So if you need more than, spend time in nature, practice non-judgment, meditate, I give you the good in the earlier lessons, so make sure you tune in. But I love to, give you, Deepak Chopra, and I love the science behind all of it, you guys. So this stuff really works if you work it, right? Then from there, if you're actually able to get down with the idea of meditation, you can start, right, with a beautiful mantra mantra meditation for yourself. And this is great if you're like me and you have maybe lots of those turbulent thoughts, and it's okay, right? During meditation, Deepak Chopra says only a few things can happen. Maybe you'll fall asleep. That's okay. It just means your body needs rest. Maybe the mantra, right, will change. Maybe it will speed up. Maybe it will slow down. That's okay. Allow it to just be. Maybe your thoughts will become so turbulent, right, that you feel like you're never going to be able to turn your thoughts off. And that's okay, because our thoughts don't ever turn off, okay? That's why we use the mantra to replace the thoughts. And Deepak says, don't worry, right, if you're having all of the thoughts, because eventually what happens, the more you tell the universe that you are committed to your happiness, that you are committed to your best life path, your thoughts are going to give up. The mind eventually gives up, right? And what starts to happen as you continue to develop this practice is Deepak Chopra calls it slipping into the gap, right? So we have a thought, another thought. There's always going to be these thoughts, right? And then in between the thoughts is this beautiful gap, right? So that's where the meditation happens. That's where we plant these seeds of desire and we send them out into the universe for the universe to boomerang them back into fruition into our lives, right? And then the only thing that keeps you from receiving it, if you've already set your intention out, is that energy block, right? And then that's where I help you clear that, learn the soul assignment, right? Tap into your own inner healer to move those blocks out whenever you need. So to develop your own practice, right, you could use, I definitely recommend starting with the 777 method we went over the other day, but you could also just go right into connecting your thumb and your pointer finger mudra, right, for Gyan Mudra, or you might want to do the middle finger to the thumb to connect with your angels, to do a beautiful heart length to expand through all obstacles, or the pinky finger for prosperity and clear communication. So just listening to what you need. Take a few cleansing breaths. You can tune in with 3 ohms, right? And then you'll begin the mantra Soham, which means I am that I am. Oneness, one with the universe, one with everything you see, the examples of all that's possible, letting go of comparison, and creating the possibility that the universe is showing you what's possible for you too. So just using that mantra for a moment, Soham, 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 letting any thoughts float out and just bringing the awareness back to your breath, back to the Soham, 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 Soham. And either continuing the mantra if it feels good for you, or you can release the mantra now, bring in gratitude. Beautiful. You can try that on your own tomorrow morning, followed by some gratitude journal, and just see how the rest of your day goes. See if it flows with some more grace and ease. And asking the universe for a sign in the next 48 hours, okay? One hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Deep inhale, and shake it all out. Just taking a few aura sweeps, clearing your aura, protecting your energies, any lower frequencies bouncing off, being transmuted to the highest vibrations of love and light. Beautiful. And then manifesting made easy. if you want to get your pen and make some notes in your journal, is you want to get clear on what you want. You want to think even more limitlessly. Then you want to make it of service. Well, how does me having this thing help everybody? Well, when I have this, I feel so much better. I'm going to be more inclined to take action through love, right? And creating a new story about how worthy you are to receive this thing, okay? So really creating a new story over how worthy you are to receive the thing, right? So it would be so cool if the universe would hook up. I'm creating a new possibility for myself, making it service-based, right? Making it service-based, and then letting go, right? I let go and I allow in the even bigger plan. And if you're feeling challenged by the events in the world or by limiting beliefs, right? Creating that new possibility, asking yourself, well, how am I feeling right now? Where is this living in my body? We went over this the other day, right? So you could look at the tools in day 2 and 3. Is this feeling ultimately true? No, it's not. And taking your power back over that story, creating the new possibility. Hi, Lisa. I'm creating a new possibility that, right? And then you're going to want to always follow that intention with, thy will, not mine, be done. Thy will, not mine, be done. And so it is. So remember that these intentions, right? Manifestations, it's not asking. It's surrendering humbly to the power that is greater than you, but also remembering that you're not separate from it, that you're one with it, that you're not, asking. You're just declaring, wow, like I'm worthy of this, but you know what? I let go of the way I think it should be, and I allow in your even bigger plan. So that's the most important part of manifesting made easy, is dropping into that surrender, right? And getting so excited, right? So after you've done all those things, the final last step of manifesting made easy is literally staying in the excitement and gratitude for everything you have now. And a beautiful mantra I love to use for this is Santosh, Santosh, Santosh. I have everything I need right now, right? Bringing in that gratitude. And from this place of fulfillment, you effortlessly attract in that new desire, knowing you're not separate from it, right? And a fun thing to do is to think about the future version of you who maybe is coming back in time and helping the present version of you right now, okay? So allowing that in, allowing in help from your higher self, remembering your soul made you a plan, using that beautiful law of free will to actively let go of any narratives that are no longer serving us, allow in these beautiful intentions. We'll have a new moon coming up soon, right? And to just shake off anything not in alignment. And then using one of these tools that we learned over these 5 days together that you can really commit to letting that divine feminine energy flow more, being of service for the highest and greatest good. So maybe taking your journal, just writing some gratitude now, rewatching some of these videos. I'm sending you so much light and love. Let's place one hand over our heart, one hand over our belly. Take a deep inhale and exhale out, letting it all go. Beautiful. Feeling yourself so connected to earth. Placing your palms out to receive and just feeling yourself becoming filled up with God's divine love. Exhaling out, any heaviness, any worry, and just taking the pressure off of yourself, knowing that the universe has an even better plan. I allow in all of the miracles for my highest and greatest good. I am so grateful. I am always aligned with my best life path and the path of least resistance. Breathing it in. When you're ready, exhale out. Open your eyes. Or come back in your body, maybe have a little dance party, put on some fun music for yourself. I wish I could stay longer, but there's lots to do. I love you guys so much. I will definitely jump back on here as soon as I can. I hope you guys are feeling so good from this information. Let me know. And if anybody wants to share their intentions or anything you're working through, let me know. I'm here to support you, to hold space for your goals, and I definitely want to try and pop on with some angel cards soon when I have time. But I love you guys so much. much. Lisa, I'm giving you a big hug. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And I'm so excited for you to be in Maui with me. I know you guys are coming. So we definitely will come back here and do it again. So who's coming? Drop in the comments if you're coming to Maui, or if you're ready for Sedona this October over Columbus Day weekend. We are doing it. Yes, huge hugs. I love you, girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses. Go have a beautiful day. Mwah. And come back to your happy whenever you need. Nobody can slow down but you. Got it? I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.